And a Merry Christmas to all. Oh, it's not Christmas? Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I forget. I forget. All right, my friends. Yes, 11 minutes past 10. Hi. Children suck. What do you want me to tell you? All right, let's get down to business. Okay. Oh my God. Shut up! Wow. Wow. Can you hear it? Holy shit. Wow. Oh, I needed that one. Wait. But wait, there's more. Ah. Ah. That did not taste good. Miss Michelle, how are you? How's everybody doing? So, let's talk about it. Good afternoon. Holy crap, Sean. What time zone are you in? I do that all the time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Who fucking cares anymore? What's up, Corey? Damn right. Yo, I think fucking adult naps should be fucking mandatory, right? Fucking gotta be mandatory. You gotta fucking take a nap. I say we form some kind of just that doesn't matter what political party you are. The mandatory men's mental health day, Wednesday, hump day. It should be. It's symbolically. Just take a fucking break. That's it. Take a rest. Relax. Regenerate. You take them every day, Corey? Yeah, right? Even if it's like a half an hour, even if it's just a little bit. I mean, you try to get some time, but you know how important that is to just pump the brake a little bit and way too funny. Way too funny. Men kill ourselves. Oh, you do the baking or you do the are you driver? Are you a cooker or a driver? I've seen bakeries in operation, man. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, ovens go on, shit gets ready to go. You go in the root. Yep. Fresh bread. Fresh bread early in the morning. See, most people don't they take the store-bought bread, for granted. Like eating into a hot loaf that just came out, that's still a little warm, but it just melts when you. That's the best, man. That's the best. Never underestimate good bread. Very cool, brother. Very cool. Ah, so who's gonna talk? Who's gonna volunteer? That's good. Eating. Eating is a sign of your body saying, I want to live. I need the energy. I need the food. I need the fuel for the engine. Feed me. Talk. Anything. So many guys bottle all their shit up inside. And you watch it every day. Every day on the news. Some guy went crazy here. Some guy went crazy here. Some guy went crazy here. I think a whole bunch of guys on this page legitimately have the potential. So I give a spot to because his ass didn't smoke one. That's a problem. That's a problem. A lot of these guys probably need that. Well, only certain bud. You got your indicas and your sativas. Bud isn't just bud anymore. And you got your hybrids. And there's so many strains going around now, and there's so much. Men, you see? I'm gonna put it up there, Sean. You gotta open a little bit. You can't, so many guys I know, like, they'll tell me something because everybody seems to talk to me. I'm a good talker, I guess. And I'll get the craziest fucking shit from people. And I'm like, yo, you wouldn't believe this, but I just spoke to somebody like a year ago who literally told me the same fucking thing, and then I kind of connect the two. And I tell them both, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You got the same fucking problem. Figure it out. Talk about it. It's real easy. You don't have to feel embarrassed or nothing, and it's anything. Just some guys are mad embarrassed. Pride is stupid. I think honest to God, I learned that 21 years ago. My kid's gonna be 21. The moment he popped out, it was like a whack, like right across the face. Like, oh, it's not about me anymore. Just boom, hit me. The nurse put him right here, and I just, wow, like reality smack. A lot of guys, they miss that reality smack. And it's honest truth. It's the honest truth. Your kids got to come first. Always. Your kids got to come first. Always. And that's the sacrifice. That's the sacrifice. So many parents don't get it. And then you have the ones that do. But a lot of us our generation. I'm talking guys in their say from 35 to 50. That's kind of our age. I'm 43. We grew up same fucking way, same neighborhood, same shit. Everybody knew everybody. The environment I was raised in, it's a very similar environment nationwide. I think it was a sign of the times. So my whole thing and where my thought process is on this is, have men evolved enough to have been able to now, there's plenty of recorded history, right? One of the biggest issues we argue about in life is what's right and what's wrong, what's fact and what's not a fact. How about the simple fact that for God knows how long, men's mental health has just gotten way out of control. Way out of control. So at what point, what generation finally decides, okay, there's a way to do this correctly, where we have some kind of system in place where we can identify problems before they happen, be proactive for men. So we have less and less of these mass shootings. Because if you haven't noticed, it's not a bunch of women out there doing mass shootings. Yeah, they exist, of course. But let's be realistic. I'm sure it's well over 90% it's men. And I'm sure the statistics could also prove, especially in the United States, that white men, there's a problem. And it's this white male supremacy thing. It's destroying everything. At some point, some generation has to just band together and go, it stops. Like, it stops. It's got to stop. Is a big men's mental health crisis. That's everybody in America is pointing the finger at everybody else. But it's it's not necessarily a black white thing. It's not a Democrat Republican thing, because we've already seen, batshit Democrats and fucking Republicans. They're all the same. It's a male thing. It's a men's mental health thing. It's the only way guys are ever going to change. Do you want the exact same shit that you went through for your kids, or you want better for your kids? I didn't have kids to go out there and tell them, fuck you, you're on your own. Previous generations, it was, you're out of the house at 18, get a job. How much proof in history? Statistics. Does everybody need? How many more people have to die because of untreated mental health issues? Nobody's come up with any sort of solution. And the problem's too vast. Nobody has an answer. So we just keep spinning and spinning. Never changes. So, Sean, Mr. Sean, still there? My goodness. I just love when people say I'm right. I know that's such an egotistical, but I don't get it too often. You know what I'm saying? My I can say this. My wife's Puerto Rican and Turkish. I'm never right. Even if I'm right, I'm not right. So when somebody says that to me, I'm sorry, my brother. I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna keep it. It's mine. That's mine. Take it. Sean. All right. See, you said before that's how you were raised. Now, not like I'm trying to put you on the spot, but I already did. Now that you're older and wiser, do you realize the holes in that theory? You know, there's good to it, like to motivate and strike some fear. I get it. There's holes in that theory. It was a way a whole 2, 3 generations grew up. Okay, so elaborate on the yes and no. I know I'm dragging it out of you. I appreciate you. All right. Exactly. Exactly. It's always good to have that toughness, and you need to be prepared for how tough the real world is. You can't be sugar coated your whole life. You have to have some semblance of reality. And others, that's another thing too. That's a big problem. You know how many guys I've spoken to who said the exact same thing? It shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't be like that. It doesn't matter. It just shouldn't be like that. So we keep we keep seeing it every day on the news, every day in some kind of horrible story, some kind of escalation of violence due to a stressful, something triggers it, something sets it off. Give me an example of one thing, just so I can put a picture to it. Because your lot of things could be anything. Now, I know that that has personal meaning for you. Everybody had their, issue, but it's literally so funny how all of these cases that you see have that in common, where there's some kind of issue with the father. Either there was no father, an absentee father, or an emotionally distant father, or an abusive father. So many of these things. A lot of guys I know, once they start to do the work, to move past that that block for them, that they realize they gotta get rid of it, and they start going back and breaking it down, it becomes very like so much stress is off the shoulder, because you realize you yes, at a certain point, technically, we can all argue 18 years old, you're technically legal, you're technically a man. And in some states it was even younger. you know like technically you could get a driver's license, technically you could get married, like that. Most people in our society said 18 was a man, 21 you could drink. Come on, when I was 18 years old, no matter how smart I thought I was a fucking moron. Who knew anything at 18 years old? Anyway, a lot of guys can't handle going back, just taking a breath and doing the work. And it is one of the hardest and toughest things for a lot of men to do. And it's one of the hardest and toughest things for a lot of men to reach out for help to do. But so many guys that I've spoken to who've done it, gotten through it, you live a different life. You live a different life. So, well, I appreciate Sean and Corey. Appreciate you guys chiming in. And I like this. More people keep, talking to me about stuff like this. May is Mental Health Month. National Mental Health Month. Unless everybody's got something better to do. Can't hurt for a minute. Just figure some shit out, right? On that note, have a good night. See you tomorrow.